Welcome to Bricks and Toys, and Happy New Year! And New Year comes new Lego. I am so excited today to bring you this video. Man, it was a journey getting here. I've not made a video in a few days because I have been taking time to make some really interesting behind the scene channel changes that helps me hopefully get more videos out to you guys and also a little bit better quality. So if today's video seems a little bit different, it's because there's some behind the scene tweaks with the audio and some of the exposure with the new camera. Well, new of last year. Without further ado, let's talk about 2025. Well, it's a new year, and there's one thing that I love to do every New Year's Day. It has become a tradition of the last 3 years, and that's what started this whole channel. And that's stopping by the local Lego store, standing in line, and copying some really cool sets to start off the brand new year. And honestly, guys, it's one of the best things to do when you have a little bit of a hangover from watching the ball drop New Year's Eve. And the really cool thing is, even though we have changed states, we're still able to do this tradition. And even more cooler, everybody, as you see all of this Lego in front of you, well, this is not done with an investor. Well, I guess it's done with other means, but I did what I have to do, and I will continue to do what I have to do to support this channel and bring videos to you guys. But in case any of you long-term subscribers were ever wondering, will he ever do another grand store haul ever again? Well, I don't need my mama's money to make it happen. I got ways. And, well, this is going to be the largest unboxing, bagging store haul ever done in this new studio space. And I'm so excited to get into it that, well, let's just get into it. Now, I do want to tell you guys, I'm not going to go over prices. There's at least 20 or more sets in these bags, and that's just maybe an eighth of what came out this year. Well, so far for January of this year. So I will not be going over prices, but I will be going over the promos. And let's just go ahead and let's dive in on those promos right now. I have my phone ready to go so I don't get this wrong for you guys. Our first promo that pops up on the Lego website, at least for me at this particular moment, is going to be the Lucky Knots. And those I have right here. They are set number 40756. Now, it doesn't say, any type of theme or anything. It just says, with purchases of $150 or more, you can get your lucky Chinese New Year knots. Don't know if I will build these, but, I might hold on to them for a little bit, see if they're worth some money. Our next promo is going to give away our first major build of the year, but that is okay. It's going to be the corner kiosk, which is this set right here. This is promo number 2 out of 3. 40757 with 205 pieces. This set is free with the purchase of the new Lego modular building 2-door corner. And our last promo is going to be of the tropical toucan or toucan. How do you say it again? I don't know. Just keep it away from your cereal. I think that's the bird of one of them. Anyway, set number 30688, it is a poly bag. This is for $40 or more, valid with the themes of Dreams, City, Creator 3-in-1, and Friends. And it excludes pre-orders. Interesting. Well, guys, that with this is your 3 promos if you buy all the right stuff. Now, let's get into what I bought to get these promos. Since I gave it away, I will do the 2-door corner last and just dive right on in. Now, a favorite cartoon that I used to love to watch when I was a kid, and I feel like kids could benefit a lot more from watching old cartoons like this, is going to be the new Tom and Jerry Brickheads 40793. There it is. This thing is awesome. And it goes really well with what they did before, which was the Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner. So I'm looking forward to putting all of these together for a little bit of my nostalgic childhood. Next up is going to be going into Star Wars. New Star Wars, woohoo, 2025. I love how good Star Wars sets are becoming with new pieces, new techniques. I'm going on my 3rd year doing this, and man, it's just looking so good. This is going to be set number 754, Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor. I love my interceptors, and I cannot wait to build this one featuring new parts and compare it to, well, the older interceptors and see what the difference is. It features the minifigures of Ahsoka, Anakin, and Ahsoka's R7A7 droid. My next set that I'm going to pull out of this bag is a tiny set, but it features a fat load of irony. Recently, I sold over 30 of my own personal Lego sets, and part of those sets were these little teeny city go-karts, race car, 4 and older type sets, and I'm like, I'm not going to buy those no more. I don't have a Lego City. I waited this long to get rid of them. Well, now they're gone. Guess what? Well, here comes Lego making their new theme of the year, F1, and well, they're back. And the first one is going to be 60442 F1 driver with McLaren race car. Now, these are not the detailed ones. These are more of like the kid, play city ones. But I figured it's a really cool thing to probably keep in the box. I love the packaging on these. And I know with some of these later, I'll show you, I'll probably build them, over time. As I just sold the race car equivalent of this from yesteryears, I don't see myself building this and cluttering up my shelves all over again. It felt great to declutter some of my cars from the Lego City that I decided to hold on to and sell another day. So I really don't want to, fill them back up again. But yeah, I thought this was really freaking cool for the kids because it's not severely branded, it's lightly branded. And like I said, F1, got to get all the F1 stuff. Continuing on is another set that's kind of like with the race car go-karts of the yesteryears, is 60464 F1 Williams Racing and Haas F1 race cars. Again, same thing as with the McLaren, except for this one's a 2-pack and a 4 and older. It's just really freaking cool. It's not heavily branded, like I've said, but it's just a really cool thing to kind of have around. And I think, a lot of F1 parents are going to get their kids into F1 by playing with these. Next up is one that I grabbed for the wife. The wife and I, during COVID, we really latched on to the Animal Crossing. Now that Animal Crossing's kind of played out, Lego's got their own lineup of sets coming out, but this was one of our favorite characters. She would come by every night when there was shooting stars and give you kind of like the Zodiac statues and stuff. So the wife really wanted this set. It was only $10. 77053 Stargazing with Celeste. And this gives you the minifigure of the owl that's famously known with Animal Crossing, plus a little bit of a moon build. My wife likes moons, and $10 can't go wrong. Makes the wife happy, and I kind of like it too. Next up in this bag, we have one that I'm pretty sure, like with the other two, I might keep this one in the box because there's just so much going on with it that it would just clutter my space. This is 60444 F1 Garage with Mercedes AMG and Alpine cars. We're just getting a teaser of what's coming with Technic and Speed Champion in March with these. Again, Lego City, the F1 box, it just looks so cool as it sits and not put together, cluttering up my shelves. And I had to get it because it's F1. And lastly in this bag, like I said, I'll do this one last of the bag, is going to be the two-door corner. Is it Tudor? Two-door? I cannot think of what the name is. But this is your newest Lego modular building. And it's here on in January, and I'm so pleased with this because last year, if you recall, it came out in December, a month early, and I never got to go back to the Lego store on the first of the year and get the newest modular building because I skipped the Jazz Club in 2023, and then they came out with the museum a month early in 2024. And so here, I finally got to stand in line for the newest modular, and here it is. It's set number 10350 with 3,266 pieces. Now, let's go on to bag number dos. So, again, going with the theme of I don't want to clutter up my shelves anymore, but there's some sets that look really freaking cool that I could not say no to, and well, here's another one. 31163, the Playful Cat. I'm a cat guy, cat daddy. That's what my nickname is on my iPhone. Gotta have the Playful Cat. I mean, how could you not? And if you're not into cats, you could also make the pigeon or a little puppy dog with those cute eyeball pieces. Don't know how I'm going to do the video on this one just yet, but it is definitely really cool. Going in line with the 3-in-1 is the Psychopath Bunny. Well, at least that's what those dark eyes look like. 31162 is going to be your new set number with 326 pieces. It's called the Cute Bunny. You can make a llama or a seal, as well as, well, just look at that thing. What's odd about this, I just sold the white rabbit from, I think, 2 years ago, and now I'm already replacing it with another freaking rabbit. But this one is a lot nicer than the other one because, I mean, it's so cute. Here we have another city set. I love collecting these city sets. As long as they're of a really good theme. I think I still have my burger truck. I still have the Lego truck. I still have my slushy van and a couple others floating around here somewhere. And here I have the newest one, the donut truck. Set number 60452 with 196 pieces, featuring a fat old donut right there on the roof. Had to do it because this is going to look so cool with the burger truck. And like with the burger truck, one thing I found really cool about this set that I'll talk about in a later video, but I'll give you a little teaser right now. The back of it comes off like the burger truck. So I thought that was really cool, and maybe we can put, well, the back of the donut truck on the back of the burger truck and kind of mix and match the two themes. Because last year they came out with Bowser's Muscle Car, and I said that this might be the gateway to, well, what's in my hand here. Well, I had to get the newest set. Well, at least one of them to try them out. I think there's another 4 on top of this one that I have right here, but I got the most popular one that we've probably all played with Mario Kart, and that is the 72032, the standard cart with 174 pieces. And of course it features the tile that you put the Mario in and yada yada. But I like the little umbrella element and the classic cart look with those little banana pieces. I really wanted to try it out as I jumped on this one when it came out. Now that they actually have the actual theme, Mario Kart, I just wanted to support it just a little bit. So now we got some Star Wars sets to take a look at. And one of them is going to be the Home One Star Cruiser, 75405 with 559 pieces. This goes in the realm of, well, these midi scale ships. That's midi, not mini. And I believe that this one is of Akbar's ship from ROTJ. Not exactly sure, but a little sure. Even though I don't fully have a huge stronghold for this ship, well, it goes with the collection, like with the helmets, and I kind of wanted all to be together, so that's why this one had to come home. Continuing with a little bit more Star Wars is another one that's from the Clone Wars era. It's going to be our ARC 170 Starfighter 75402 with 497 pieces. I just sold a whole bunch of X-Wings and Resistance era Star Wars sets, which is the newer movies, to just, well, replace them with Clone Wars sets coming out here in 2025. Kind of excited to check this one out. The minifigures look pretty cool. I like the helmets. Even though that they said it was a little bit pricey, it's still something different, and I cannot wait to check it out. And our last Star Wars set of this bag, this one was really hard for me to get, and that is the Grogu with the hover pram. 75403, 1,048 pieces. I think his eyes element really sells it. The frog, the pram. This is a really cool set. I think it's a little bit smaller than the existing one that I have hiding right back behind me here, this guy from 2020. The cool thing about this is it's an update. So this is, we all know, Grogu, where when they did the other one, that's right here, that was the child. So that's the only way I can justify getting this set is, well, it's accurately named and it's got the pram, so it's kind of cool. And lastly in this bag is another F1 set. This is one that I might build because it looks really freaking cool. This might be the only one out of all of them that I will build. Because it's not going to be too cluttery and, well, like I said, it's really freaking cool. 60445 F1 truck with RB20 and AMR 24 F1 cars. That is our boy Max. Well, could be our boy Max, I guess. It's like I said, this is not heavily sponsored or heavily branded. It's just lightly done to put an F1 theme on a Child's Play set, but my imagination can be whatever it wants to be with that RB20. This thing is freaking sick. Okay, we're almost done here, everybody. I'm just kind of reorganizing my stacks on stacks. It is so cool to be this full of Lego, and we're in the new space with only my budget. So, awesome times to be alive. Next up is, well, I finally decided to, for me personally, support a Chinese New Year set. Well, I guess I did the Mickey Brickheads from last year. So, I guess a second one. I've always wanted one of these stupid Chinese lucky cats with the waving arm. I can just never find one of the quality that I actually like. Unfortunately, this one is missing a feature that the most of them have, and that's the arm that automatically moves with like a solar little panel. But this is 40813, the lucky cat with 280 pieces. And I mean, come on, it's a cat. It's the Chinese cat. Chinese New Year. It's about time that they actually make this set. And I think this set will pair up really well with this set in my bag, which is the little tiny Botanical Collection Lucky Bamboo. 10344 with 325 pieces. I love little tiny bamboo plants, but they don't love me and they like to die. I also like these, so these might be my new desk mainstay features. Then our last F1 set that we have is going to be 60443 F1 Pit Stop and Pit Crew with Ferrari car. Again, this one will probably stay in the box like the garage, and the other two, it's unbranded fun. How many times can I say that? It's just cool. And then last but not least is our Acclimator class assault ship MIDI scale, just like those guys, and the other one somewhere over here. 75404 with 450 pieces. And this is going to be in the Clone Wars element of the ship. So we got the original with the Home one, then we got the Clone Wars era with the Acclimator. And this is going to be your closest that you're going to get to a MIDI scale Venador. So for me, that just lost his Venador and all of the drama that got me here. Well, this is going to be a perfect substitute. I know it's not an actual Venador, but it looks somewhat the part, and I think it will do great. So now, guys, how much did I invest in all of this Lego you see here in front of me? Well, a little over $1,000. But thankfully for me, I had $75 in points. I made sure to use those points. I also got $150 as a Christmas present. So I put that to the balance, and that took off about $220-ish, and I only ended up having to borrow around $800.50 for all of these Lego sets. All I gotta do, besides make wonderful videos on these, is figure out when am I going to sell, I've got lots to make sure I can pay for this realm. Because if this channel is going to keep going, well, things are going to have to be sold to buy new things, and we're going to have to cycle it through until the channel pays for itself. Because, like I said before, way earlier on, I don't think I will ever take a full-out partnership with Lego. I don't like how people that are in partnerships with Lego, they get all of these sets way before anybody else does, and they all come with different type of packaging, different type of shipping materials. Most of these sets are going to have plastic bags, if not all of them, but yet all of these sponsorship people, they're going to get the paper bags and all that. I don't like how it's done to where it's not 100% fair for the consumer versus the person that's in the partnership. So I do plan on buying my own Lego for the long term, but I'm also in a position with the Lego channel to where I'm at the point of trying to make the decision if I should throw in the towel or keep making videos for you guys. And my honest ending thought with that is I'm going to keep going because my payments from YouTube are becoming more and more frequent, meaning you guys are watching the videos and supporting the channel. So thank you so much for that, everybody. And I just feel like because the payments are getting higher and the payments are getting more frequent, I would just be a flat out fool to take everything and throw it away and walk away. It would just be a waste. I'm now on my 581st video. I ain't going nowhere. So here's to 2025 and an awesome start to it. And if you guys want to support the channel, well, there's two ways to do so, as I always say. Right down below, you get the thank you button. When you guys hit that, you can just give a small donation. Helps us fund the loans to get Lego sets just like this and to keep the channel alive. Equally as important as hitting the thank you button is just hitting that subscribe button. I would super appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. If you have already, thank you so much, because that also helps YouTube see that people are enjoying my content, and it helps a ton. Equally as important, getting the name out there, sharing the video with your friends would be incredible. Also hitting the like button, the thumbs up, helps so much as well. And on that, guys, well, I'm going to go and film a video on our two-door corner here and get this video cranking because I cannot wait to get into this and build the newest modular. So we'll see you on that. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a good one.